MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Houston Astros. It's Astros baseball on the show. Next. Zach Grinky gets the start for Houston in this one. Dan, please, Zach, what do you got?
Hey, we're taking a look at one of the top pitchers in the game. This guy has over 200 career victories, and he'd like to add another one to this list. This guy's been a really good pitcher for a long time, and right now, he's showing no signs of slowing down. It'll be interesting to watch him work in this one here.
Yoshi Tsutsugo is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Now a swing and a little bouncer softly hit to the right side of the mound. Throw just in time as they get him by an eyelash. Well, it certainly was a bang-bang play, so no surprise here that they're giving it another look, and they may decide to challenge the call on the field. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available angles to come to a final decision.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Headsets coming off. Here comes the decision, and he is indeed out as originally called. So they lose the challenge and the ability to use any further challenges for the rest of the game. Randy Arozarena comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. And we should see some 90s as we go forward. 88 degrees our game time temperature. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 1 out, nobody on. Hit hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Boy, that's really disappointing for a guy that has wheels, right? All he wants to do is get on base and take advantage of the strength of his game, which is his speed. But with the strikeout right there, you can't get on first base if you strike out.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So a good start here for Zach Greinke. Now the Astros will get their first opportunity. No score. Tyler Glasnow is ready to go as he'll be on the hill for Tampa Bay. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
George Springer the next to hit. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Down the first baseline. And that's through for a hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Astros are in business to start the inning. A leadoff triple. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. His previous meeting line with Tyler Glasnow. Just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. Skied into straightaway right. Margot's under it. Makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. And he will score on the sacrifice fly as he's in with our first tally of the ballgame. Standing in, Michael Brantley. And he fouls this one off.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only 1 run scored.
Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike. So let's take a peek at the umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Matthew Ross.
Hey, D-Row, this is a pitcher's best friend. Matthew Ross, very wide strike zone.
Yeah, no excuses from the offense today. You know coming in when you see the lineup card and Matt Ross is behind the dish, you better be aggressive.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left. Gone!
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with a resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
Kyle Tucker is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder. And he's able to get there on the long run, and he covered a lot of ground there as the side is retired. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. 1 inning in the books here. It's the Astros 2, the Rays nothing. New inning set to get underway, and here comes the first baseman, Nate Lowe.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Lined into right, a base hit.
Pitcher went to the well one too many times. Back-to-back fastballs. Hitter was able to keep his hands through, deliver a nice line drive.
At the plate now, Willie Adames, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Nobody out, runner on first. Chopped to third, tough to get to. Bregman gloves it. Altuve for 1 to Gurriel, and they get them both. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here's the first pitch to him, and a fastball's in there for strike 1. 2 out, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
That bomb didn't tie things up, but they're only down 1 right now and feeling pretty good they can come back.
And that'll bring up Manuel Margot. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Tucker waits on it. And that ends the inning. Rays answer right back on the solo home run. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's the Astros 2, the Rays 1. Bottom of the inning now, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Yuli Gurriel. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1.
Yeah, he made up his mind early to take the first pitch because that thing was right down the middle.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Arozarena is there, and he has it for the out.
Okay, here's how the Rays set up on defense today. And let's take a look at center fielder Kevin Kiermeier, multiple Gold Glove winner, probably the most athletic outfielder in all of baseball. This guy makes the highlight reel look routine and has an absolute rocket for an arm.
In for a strike, it's 1-1. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a miss on the breaking pitch. 2 away.
He's looking a lot sharper and has settled in here in the second inning. It'd be hard not to, because that first inning was pretty much a mess. But I give him credit for letting it go and making some really good adjustments.
Stepping in is Josh Reddick, as the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike one. He'll try to make something happen with two gone in the bottom of the second. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. Bases are empty here with two men out. A bouncer to the left side. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac as Kevin Kiermeier settles in to start the inning. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Springer. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. So one away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. In there for strike one. 0-1. A 2-1 score here as we play inning number 3. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. Number 9 batter Comes through that time, as it'll now be up to the top of the order with one away.
You'll only see about 10 of these pitches a year. The changeup on a tee in the middle of the plate, but tip your hat to the batter right there. He did not come unglued, stayed within himself, and drove it for a base hit.
In now, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Randy Arozarena will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this will be a foul ball. Another 0-2 from Grinky. To the left side, but it's well foul. Zunino on second. Tsutsugo is over at first with one away. Now a ball lined to the left side. Foul. The next 0-2. Grounder down the line at third, but this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch, and he finally wins the battle as this is swung on and missed for the second out. So stepping in, Brendan Lau, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield, and he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. But a good play by the first baseman to spear this one, and that'll retire the side. Rays strand a pair. Our score remains 2-1. So striding forward now, Martine Maldonado will match up with Tyler Glasnow to lead off the inning. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. A solo shot.
The center fielder, number 4, George Springer.
Here's George Springer. Fly ball out toward left center field. Kiermeier will slide over and put this one away, and that's out number 1. So the base is empty here with one away, and that'll bring in Jose Altuve. Popped him up low, waits on it. 2 down.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of it.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We played 3 full. It's now 3-1 Houston. Coming to the plate now, Nate Lowe, a base hit in his first trip.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lined hard to center field. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
Wow, not sure what the pitcher was thinking, serving up a fastball right over the heart of the plate. His eyes got as big as saucers as he blasts this thing, putting himself in the scoring position to start off the inning.
Willie Adames stands in as he looks at a called strike. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. From the belt, the pitch. Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. It's up and out of here into the archways. It's a two-run shot to straightaway left, and the Rays are back in business now, tied at 3.
Ah, man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Now batter.
And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. He'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. And it's quickly 0-2. Bases are empty here, nobody out. And another foul ball. Another 0-2 coming. Hit back up the middle. There is Altuve. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. One out here in the Tampa Bay fourth. And that'll bring up the versatile center fielder Manuel Margot. Here's the first pitch now from Grinky. Here's a cold strike about thigh high. 0-1. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for Tampa Bay so far. Grounded down the third baseline. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third. And now time is called here as their pitching coach is going to pay a quick visit to the mound to discuss how they want to attack things here. Standing in, Kiermeier, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Got to find a way to grind.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the one-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he falls behind 0-2. Second and third here, 1 man out. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The next 0-2. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Into the box, Yoshi Tsutsugo, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
a strike away now from getting out of this mess. Sometimes pitching is all about minimizing, right? So keeping it to 2 runs across in the inning would be huge.
He's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up. We're tied now at 3 apiece. And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Here comes the first pitch. Good curveball there, gets the swing and miss.
If this offense is going to be this aggressive, I'm going to expect this pitcher and catcher combo to expand the zone.
Bregman is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. And now, oh, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there. Kyle Tucker swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now a ground ball and a chance for Adames at short. Scooped up, throw to first, not in time as the run is across to score.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get that pitch count down or he won't be out here very long.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Yuli Gurriel becomes the first out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Here's Carlos Correa now, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Right down Main Street, caught him looking.
Up next to the Astros.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And that brings up the former Gold Glover Josh Reddick. 0-1 the count from the stretch. On, could we see another strikeout here? It's 0-2 now. And a curveball swung on and missed, and a great call there as the inning is over. Astros plate 1 on a couple of hits. We played 4 full. It's the Astros 4 and the Rays 3. Into the box, Randy Arozarena. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
Hit down the third baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this will be a foul ball. And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. This is hit high in the air out to left field. Tucker comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. Stepping into the box, Brandon Lau. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And Grinky gets ahead with the fastball, 0-1.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
And that'll split the gap as it should be extra bases. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Nate Lowe is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
The batter,
Digging in once again, Willie Adames, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. In there at the knees, strike one. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw, got him by a step. Would have been a run if he beat it out, but the inning is over. One left for Tampa. They still trail it here 4-3. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and now it'll be the catcher, Martine Maldonado. Good off-speed pitch had him out in front for strike one. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Here's the 0-2. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. And there's one down now.
now batting.
Back to the top of the order now, and former World Series MVP George Springer bats next. No balls and one strike. Popped him up. Low has a play. And that's the second out of the inning. So two are gone for the Astros in the fifth. And striding in, the speedy second baseman, Jose Altuve. He's got it, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Joey Wendell will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the second inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. Here comes the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1 to first, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Digging in, Manuel Margot, a fly out and a single for him so far. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
And that's a fair ball heading for the scoreboard near the Crawford boxes.
Well, they've been treating him like a punching bag out there. As we take a look at the line, you can see that he's given up double-digit hits, and things don't look like they're going to get any better. He might not last much longer.
Kevin Kiermeier is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Hit hard on the ground to second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Throw just does get him at first as he was really moving that time. Riding in once again, Mike Zunino. He went down on strikes last time up.
And you can live with punching out with the bases empty, but in his last at-bat with 2 runners in scoring position, you cannot go down not putting the ball in play. Too much on the line, too many ribby opportunities out there to swing and miss in that spot.
Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Down the third baseline, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here it is. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Rays strand just the one. Score holds at 4-3. Digging in now, Michael Brantley. He'll lead it off as we start the home sixth. In there, and it's 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Kiermeier, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Third baseman,
Alex Bregman will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ball game. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Ready for another chance? Kyle Tucker, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. 4-3 our score here as we play inning number 6. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Adames brings it in, and the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. So here's Yuli Gurriel. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Hit hard on the ground towards second, and he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. So next to swing the bat will be Carlos Correa, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Hey, as a former infielder.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, and it remains a 4-3 game. Blake Taylor is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62. Blake Taylor.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Yoshi Tsutsugo. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
The 0-1 hit on the ground down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. Strike 2. Curveball got him swinging for the first out. Now to the plate, Randy Arozarena. No hits for him yet in the game despite his team's offensive onslaught. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. At the plate, Brandon Lau. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding his own strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. A pause and the 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Rays go in order, 1, 2, 3. Still down a run. It's 4-3. So here's Josh Reddick. He's hit.
Leading up for the Astros, the right fielder,
Aaron Slegers gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home seventh.
Now pitching for Tampa Bay, number 57, Aaron Slegers.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. Gone. A solo home run here for Josh Reddick, and it's now 5-3. So now to the plate, Martine Maldonado, as he tries to go out and get the slider, but it's not there. It's strike one. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. 5 runs, 6 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, George Springer. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And right into the shift. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Hey guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up and he was able to put good wood on it.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Low is under it. 2 gone. And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley. 0-for-3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. And the pitcher will just run over and take this one himself, and the inning is over. Astros get a run here courtesy of the solo homer. We'll march on to the 8th. It's now 5-3 Houston. Number 58 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 58.
Now at the plate, Nate Lowe. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Striding in, Willie Adames. And if you remember, I'm sure he does, he hit a round tripper back in the 4th. Now here's the pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1. Line drive to left. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. The throw into second.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Joey Wendell digs in now, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And he squares up on this one. Deep to straightaway right. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field as we are all tied at 5. Well, that's the 6th home run we've watched leave the yard in this one. Guys, what do you think's behind the hitting we've seen here today?
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night, but a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well because they're just absolutely smoking the baseball right now.
Throw gets him, 2 down. So striding in, Kiermeier. He was a ground-out victim last time up.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
This is popped up. Gurriel shading to his right, and that ends the inning. Rays get a couple as you take another look at the 2-run home run. Bottom of the 8th coming up. All even at 5 apiece. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Alex Bregman. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Michael Brasso has come into the ballgame now as he takes over as the new
change for the Rays. Now playing third base, number 43.
Peter Fairbanks is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 29, Peter Fairbanks.
Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Kiermeier's got a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
The left fielder,
striding in for Houston, Kyle Tucker. Pulled toward right center field. Kiermeier is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
The first baseman, number 10.
Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. No balls and a strike to count. 2 out, nobody on. Fouled away. Sliced hard on the ground. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Astros go down 1-2-3. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Josh James will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half. All set for the start of the inning, and next will be the power hitting catcher, Mike Zunino. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. And oh, that gets him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Yoshi Tsutsugo is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. He pulls this one into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. At the plate, Randy Arozarena. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Slider gets the outside. That's a strike. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and the inning continues. So a nice job there by the 2-hole hitter to extend the inning for the middle of the order.
The batter, number 8.
Into the box now, Brandon Lau. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. There are 2 gone and the possible go-ahead run at first. Swing and a screamer, but this one's not going to stay fair. A pause and the 0-2. Grounded softly to the right. Gurriel brings it in, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 left for Tampa. This remains a 5-all ball game. Striding into the box, Carlos Correa. 3 at-bats for him in this one, all ending with him going down on strikes. Clearly off with his timing on that one, a swinging strike. Behind 0-2 now. And this is pulled foul as he was way out in front there. The 0-2 once more. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And a base hit into left field, so they've got themselves a 1-out base runner.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with. But this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
At the plate now, Martine Maldonado. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Heading out towards shallow right. Margot is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, George Springer. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. Behind 0-2 now. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Astros leave 1. This ball game still tied 5-all. Miles Straw will stick around as he'll take over in right field.
Now playing right field, number 3.
Now at the plate, Nate Lowe. He was a ground-out victim last time up. First pitch on its way.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
The windup and the 0-1. And right into the shift. And a sliding effort there, but that ball had eyes, and the leadoff man's on base to start the inning.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Devro, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there, got him to hit it where he wanted to, put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
Go ahead run at first, nobody out. Left side, Bregman fields it cleanly. Altuve for 1 to Gurriel, and they get them both.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go as the third baseman, Michael Brasso. Slider finds the zone for a strike. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Nothing doing for Tampa. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Now batting, Jose Altuve, 0 for 3 with an RBI in this one. Just off the outside, and it's 1-0. That'll be a souvenir, and the count will move to 1-1. is swung on and driven out to right center field. A ball that's well hit. Back goes Kiermeier at the track. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
To the plate now is the designated hitter, Michael Brantley, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. The bouncer to the left side. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner. Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Alex Bregman is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. Popped him up. Rousseau in foul ground. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Next up for the Stros, Kyle Tucker. He's 1 for 4 for the game. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. Again, another foul ball. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. Now a drive to right field. This could do it. Game over. Walk-off home run. So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Hey, when you get into extra innings, you're always looking for that one guy to step up and be that hero. And this guy was the hero tonight. What does he do? Steps up with a walk-off home run to end this thing in extras.
Several good offensive performances in this one, but none better than the one turned in by the guy you see right there. He's our top player of the game.
When you walk up to the plate and hit a walk-off tater, you're probably going to be the player of the game, and that was a clutch swing of the bat, and he'll be riding high on that one for a while, I'm sure.
Seven to 5, how today's comes to an end. The Houston Astros get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Josh James is the winning pitcher of record, so that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Fans, our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Astros. 7 runs on 10 hits. No errors. They left 5 men